There are 6 points in this presentation. I will present the first 2 points, whereas other points will be presented by my colleagues. Next, textile industries currently implements a differentiation strategy in order to maintain a competitive advantage over the rivals. Thus, the style therefore is classified as the first designers Australian joints for doors and windows. Next, in order to rise up their performance over the rivals, as working in the finance department, we decide to utilize the financial resource to invest in glass industry in order to maintain the profit. Here you can see that in order to develop this strategy, the innovation of the consolidated glass doors and windows should be considered in terms of constructing the glass house showroom model to diversify the customer needs. Additionally, glass manufacturing in Australia is also the main point that the department is aware of in order to control the inbound logistics and reduce the complex supply chain management. For the cost evaluation to make this strategy succeed, as working as the accountant, I need to be responsible for estimating the budget cost according to material input cost, marketing cost, expected profit from the sales department. Furthermore, the fixed cost should be larger than variable cost in order to attain the break-even point, because we cannot attain the profit in the first few periods. For the outcomes, to make as a result the benefits that this strategy can bring to the customers and the company is to ensure the high product quality due to high price and target at active and strategic customers needs. Next, Sam will continue the third point.
Hello everyone, I'm Van, and beside the strategy that I have talked about, I would like to propose another one. It could be a potential for style industry to conduct. According to Porter Classic model, cost and differentiation is two main sources of competitive advantage. In there, one factor that defining the differentiation of the business is the cost of the product and the service that the company provides. Therefore, selling the unique and creative product could be the solution for the industry to be different from its competitor and also maintain the advantage for this to be the winner in the battle. In order to achieve the goal, the industry will conduct with the differentiation strategy by gaining the market share by selling the unique and smart product with high quality and high price. About the current situation, the Australian market now is flooding with the imported product from other countries like China with well-designed and very cheap price. Therefore, many experts in the industry recommend that the industry should stand apart from the rest of selling based on the price and focus on the competitive advantage. Thus, they have to overcome the competitor. From that, the industry should shift to the new business model, which move away from the producing the normal door or window to selling the smart product with the high quality and price. Specifically, in the strategy, we will invest on the research and development about the creative idea in order to create a smart product, and we also ensure that all the smart product of the company will have a electoral property rights, because it may be have the signal for the which can send to the competitor that if you try to copy us, we will show you. And next, we can invest on brand building strategy in order to gain the company profile as a pioneer in the producing smart product in Australian. And final, we can develop the consulting, free consulting service and free and fast delivery to satisfy our customer. Finally, in this strategy, finance department play important role in terms of calculating the cost of material inputs and marketing, also the investment, and we also support to the sale and estimate the profit for the organization. And next, my colleague will continue.
Thanks again and good morning. With 30-year experience working in Australia, the possible strategy here is not only about reaching a new market or manufacturing a new product line, but also challenging our capabilities internationally. To begin, next please. To begin, I will introduce the two Asian hotspots for the foreign investors, Vietnam and Thailand. Firstly, the costs are relatively high in Vietnam compared to Thailand. For example, the land cost, the expensive additional fees with the complex registration process of the important documents. And then, in particular, Thailand provides a better tax policy than Vietnam. Next, the labor cost is cheaper in Vietnam than in Thailand. And finally, one important thing that most of the foreign investors are now concerned about is the politics, which has an important influence on the way we run our business. As you know, Thailand has experienced an ongoing political crisis, and that is why the exchange rate is going down, resulting in less exports. And finally, we choose Vietnam to build our new plants. The first competitive advantage is that we can produce a high volume of products with the innovation from the advanced technology we take from Australia. And then when combining this with the low labor cost, we can have a profitable competitive advantage. The next one is that we don't have to import more raw materials from Australia to Vietnam because let's take an example. If you consider the first strategy that we already mentioned, the glass industry, then here in Vietnam we have enough materials, minerals, or resources to put into the production. And then it also saves us the import tax of raw materials. And finally, what our department is going to do with this strategy is that we will estimate the investment, and this is one of our considerable risks. For example, the cost of moving the technology from Australia to Vietnam and other additional fees. And next, we have to manage our troublesome administration process of the important documents. And then finally, with the help of the property manager, then we can protect our assets, our property from the unexpected risks, such as earthquake, fire that may arise to our and happen and cause negative influence to our equipment. And then we will have to do maintenance to our equipment. Next, that will present the next strategy.
Good morning, everyone. Let us continue with another financial strategy that's going to help star industry to gain a competitive edge in our market. But first, let me tell you about the cost that driving us to come up with this strategy. The other day, I had a talk with the customer service department, and they told us that the number one question that the customer usually asks us is, do we also provide locks, the locks and keys to go along with the doors that they purchase? And sadly, the answer is no, because as you guys know, our company do not produce security products. And the feeling of not being able to have our customer is not a very good, best feeling. So, and after doing a survey from the customer, most of the customers said that they would prefer to buy a product at a company that also sell the complementary goods such as doors and locks and keys that go along. So that is the demand of the customer. So here's the idea. So why don't we take this customer demand and make us different, since none of our competitor in the market has done this. And why don't we have the customer to release this model? Why don't we use this to maximize our long-term benefit? We have a very good base to start a project because we have more than 10 years experience in this market, and also we already have a solid reputation with the customer. They already trust us. They already know the name of our company. So we have the funds, we have the money to start doing this. So our finance department suggests that we invest on acquiring a sub-company that specializes in making locks and keys. That to support our main business only. Because by combining the two business activities and their complementary strength and weakness, we will show that our performance and revenue will be increased. Because at this point we will sell to the customer two products, doors, windows, and locks and keys. That these two things will go along with each other. So here's the thing that we need, but during the negotiation between the company, the company, and the company we want to acquire, we need to know the position of us and the position of the company that we want to buy. Because it is easier for us to bargain when we know where we stand in the market. Because we stand much higher than them, and if they are in the struggle, so it's easier for us to get the most out of this negotiation. And however, there's maybe a drawback in this plan because this project is heavily invested with money and resources. So it's expected that we will face a lot of challenge and problem coming on our way, and the project might be risky when the market is facing a slowdown. That is kind of unpredictable for us to avoid. So we have to come up with a backup plan for this. And in the first step, and before we conduct this project, we need to do a proper market research with detail-oriented concept and carefulness. So to make sure that we have a very good base to start everything.
Thank you very much. Done? Oh, okay. Thank you. Good.